Hi everyone. Now that my YouTube channel has over 12,000 subscribers, I've been getting contacted by tons of corporate marketers who all suddenly seem to be really big fans of my work. For example, check out this email I got from Brad at openprints.com. It read, "Jeff, will you do a video review if I send you a free 24x36 framed canvas? They're awesome for your home or office. If so, just send the picture and the address you want it sent to. Let me know, Brad." While at first glance it might seem like this email isn't related to board games, if you were as in tune with the industry as I am, you'd know that there's a game called Canvas that was funded on Kickstarter recently. While I don't know much about the game, when I read Brad's email, I immediately realized that it must be what he was talking about. Now, the fact that he said the game is going to be 24x36 means that this thing is going to be absolutely massive. And on top of that, I've never heard of a game being framed before. There's no mention of this on the Kickstarter page, so I'm guessing they're probably just keeping it as a surprise for their backers. I will note, I initially didn't understand why Brad asked me to send him a picture, but I quickly realized that the Canvas Board Game Geek page shows there are multiple iterations of the game's cover art. Brad just probably wanted to make sure I got the cover that spoke the most to me. So, I sent him this artwork, and a week later, I got this in the mail. Now, without further ado, here is the review that I made and sent to Brad. Hi, I'm Jeff Kornberg from the Dragon's Tomb, and welcome to my review of this 24x36 framed canvas from openprints.com. Right off the bat, I want to point out how unique this is. I've never seen a board game frame before, and I've certainly never seen one this large. I really appreciate the out-of-the-box thinking that went into this design, and love that they had this unprecedented vision and went all in on it. Now, unfortunately, that's about the only positive thing I have to say about this. And to be honest, even that was a bit of a stretch for me. In reality, there is no need for a game to be this big or framed, and because of this, it makes it impossible to store on my game shelf or pretty much anywhere that could be convenient. It kinda just feels like extravagance for the sake of extravagance with a complete disregard for functionality. And speaking of functionality, take a look at this. Because it's framed, there's no back panel, and because there's no back panel, there is nowhere for game components to be held. The Canvas Kickstarter page clearly shows cards and rulebooks and tokens all fitting neatly inside of a back panel, but for my copy of the game, none of those were included. I'm guessing that when they made the decision to go big and include a frame, they had to sacrifice all the other components, which might sound good in theory, but ultimately makes this completely unplayable. Maybe there are new alternate rules that account for players only having this 24x36 frame, but if there are, they weren't included and I couldn't find them anywhere online. Now, I'll admit that this is just speculation, but I think I would have preferred to have a smaller box with a back panel if it meant that all the game pieces could have been included. As it is, I have no idea how to play, no components, and a lot of questions. In fact, I had so many questions that I started digging a little deeper into the Canvas Kickstarter page to try and find some answers. And that's when I came across this. The game isn't even published by openprints.com. In actuality, it's by a company called Road to Infamy Games, and according to their website, they're a team of 2 people, and neither of them are named Brad. I immediately knew something fishy was going on, and decided to do some undercover investigating. I created a fake email account using Gmail, and then sent a message to Road to Infamy complaining about my 24x36 frame copy of Canvas. When they replied, it was just as I suspected. They had no idea what I was talking about and had never even heard of Brad. I realized that this whole thing must be one big conspiracy, and I was caught right smack dab in the middle. Brad, if that's even his real name, is going around pretending to have worked on Canvas, sending reviewers faulty products and hoping we say negative things to tarnish Road to Infamy and bring them down. Well, I won't stand for it, and on principle, I refuse to slander an innocent company. I will not be giving Canvas a negative review, oh no. In fact, I will do the exact opposite. This 24 by 36 frame canvas gets a 10 out of 10. Perfect score, Dragon's Tomb Game of the Year award. Sorry, Brad.